Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Tony Hawk's Underground. This is part 4, and before we continue with Manhattan, we are going to go back and do the last mission of the last chapter of New Jersey, which I forgot to do in video 3. So we have an annoying loading screen again, but it's not too bad, it doesn't take that long. And so this annoying little bratty kid tells us that he can get us a train ticket if we show him our elite skating skills. There's only one catch. You can't land any of your tricks or even skate on the asphalt. So, as long as you can land 5,000 points, I don't believe it has to be in a combo, as long as you can land any 5,000 points, not on the asphalt, you will complete the mission. Works just as well as completing the Ollie the Bum mission. But before we go back to Manhattan, I want to get this tri-level transfer gap quick. And now that I got that, we are going to go on back to Manhattan. And so now we are going to skate with the locals. This is a pretty interesting chapter. There's some cool missions in here. But before we go and do any missions, I want to show you guys something. As some of you may know, there's a hidden tape in every level, and every 3 tapes you unlock a video. And there's also 3 old school levels to unlock that are found the same way as tapes. New York only has one of these things though, and that's a hidden tape that would be right on top of this billboard, except I already got it on another file on the same memory card. So I can't physically show them during this Let's Play, but I will show you guys where they are within each level, and what they are, if they are a movie or a level. First, we're going to start off by doing this mission. And so this guy says that his camera is busted, so we have to film this guy hitting his line for a team video. I don't understand where we got the camera, since we are doing these missions so we can use the other kids' cameras. But it's not that hard. All you have to do is follow him. I think on harder difficulties you have to follow him all the way down the freeway. And that's it's boring. It's not too hard, but it's an interesting one. And this guy down here says that we have to hit his buddy's killer combo line through the banks. This is something they'll do a bit in the game. They'll show us how to do it, but I don't really need to see that. You will have to use manuals to complete this combo. You can try to caveman, but there's a good chance your caveman timer will run out before you can get to the final ramp part. And so this is one of 2 final chapter missions. It's a really irritating mission. This guy says we have to go get the guards hot steaming nuts from the nut vendors so that they will let us into the building, because apparently the inside is absolutely radical and we can do awesome skate moves there. So, well, this mission has an arrow pointing you where to go, and of course it has the mission fists over the people you have to skate by. So all you have to do is go from the nut vendor to the guard 3 different times. The first and second ones are relatively close to the building. Don't take too long to get. It's just a really boring and long mission, considering you don't really have to do any tricks or anything. You just have to go between places. And the third nut vendor, however, is very far away. It's really irritating to get to. He is all the way over by the M building, which is still multiple streets away. And you can see him up there in the distance. But like I said, it's a really easy mission. They give you way too much time, but it's just boring. And you have to do it though, so there's no way of getting around it. And see, the inside isn't even that good of a place. It's just 3 levels of rails and a few barriers to make good half pipes. And this guy is telling us to get special and try the move he just created. This introduces the skate trick creator that the game has. This is a created trick called the New York Nut Buster. I personally think that this trick is absolutely stupid. And there it is. It's just like a sack top. And now it'll tell you to go modify that trick and make your own, but I'm not going to do that right now. I do want to show you guys one thing quick though. There are 4 windows at each corner of the top level. And each time you jump out of one, you'll get a gap called busting out. And if you land in a grind at street level, for each of the 4 different windows, there's a different gap related to the market crashing and brokers jumping out of the window buildings, or the building's windows. And so those are really irritating to get, because if you miss your grind, you have to go all the way back up to the 3rd floor of the building. But first, I'm going to go back and do the mission that we didn't do in the locals chapter. This one, we have to drive a car around until it catches on fire, so that this guy can get his insurance money for it. So once again, we are committing criminal acts to help other people. Should just have to drive up and down the street once, and when the temperature hits 300 degrees, it will catch on fire, and then you have to drive it into the river. And now we are going to fail at comboing, and then we're going to go finish this chapter. This is the second end of chapter mission, and it is your sponsor video. The taxi caught on fire, so Eric thinks it'd be a great idea to do flip tricks over it to make our sponsor video. So just do a couple of flip tricks over it, and that's it. And now there's going to be a cutscene of Stacy telling you how absolutely magnificent your skate video is. And
hey man, I got the video you
he is
sent me.
standing on his head on a pillow
Good
watching our
style.
sponsor video,
You are on
which
the
can't
team,
possibly
dude.
give him the
You're
right
definitely on the
perspective.
team. We gotta find a way to get you down to the Tampa Am.
Yes, you
contest.
just heard that
Tampa?
correctly. They
That
want
would be
to, the
insane.
skate shop wants to send us
like
and
3
Eric
blocks to my
to
Don't
Tampa
matter,
to
man.
compete in
I'll
the
tell you
amateur
what.
competition.
You run some errands
But
for me in New York,
we don't
and I'll
have
throw
any
you my
money,
vintage
so
for the trip.
we have
Tell me
to
what you wanna
do a
ride,
few
and I'll send you all the
favors
free gear you
for
need for the event, dude.
Stacy, so that they will pay for us to go to Tampa. But first, we can edit our board. You can choose the deck, the wheel color. The wheel color uses the same scale as all the other coloring options in this game. And you can also change the grip tape to Pro grip tape, regular black, and colors. I'm going to go with all red grip tape for now. And now we are going to go back to Manhattan to do those errands for Stacy. Another loading screen, another day. I really hate these loading screens. So these missions are pretty easy. There's only 3 of them, and of course the regular thing applies. You only have to do 2 of them. We'll do this one first. In this one, a bunch of dudes stole somebody else's stuff this time, and once again they ask a random skater kid with long hair and a beret to go get it back for them. So this one is interesting because you have to go and find 3 people skating around New York and skate next to them, take the boards back. There's the first one. Usually there's one by the banks, one by the waterfront, and then one over somewhere by 78 Water Street or the Pyramid Ledges, but he's the one that tends to move around a lot, and I've actually found him pretty much all over the level. He is really difficult to find, the third one, so this could take a little bit of searching. And I don't see him. Oh, there he is. And we completed that mission. But it looks like I'm running a bit low on time, so we will do the second Stacy errand next time, because the only one I can think of right now takes a little bit of time because it's multiple parts. So I will leave you guys with this combo, assuming this cop car doesn't hit me. 68,000 points. Alright guys, I'll see you next time.